Hey, my name is PolishLynx, let's go! To the hot springs. This is TroubleDays, another episode. Lovely Novelia is with us, of course, let's go. Yes, this is it if we followed the directions correctly. After we get ready for the hot spring, we leave our valuables at the front desk and move to the place where the hot springs are supposedly located, and that's not the correct word you used in the text. The path is paved neatly. If we continue walking, we should arrive at the hot springs. Don't mind. Ow. No, I can't sit like that. That's a bad idea. Anyway, making me think that the first time we walked with arms intertwined was long ago, Novelia now grabs a hold of my arm quite naturally and hugs it to her chest. That reminds me, how's your first Yukata experience? Do you like it? Yes! Novelia abruptly releases my arm and then jumps out in front of me, spinning around. And it looks lovely. Say it, man! Say it! Say what I just said. She's moving around so much I can barely see, but it truly suits her. Say it then! Although it's not as revealing as her usual outfit, I can still clearly see her nice figure. Oh, I want to say she looks lovely. Honestly, her collarbone and neck are so sexy that I hardly know where to look. See you, idiot. Now she's doubting. Come on, say it! That's ridiculous! Of course it suits you! Seeming satisfied with my response, Novelia runs up to me again and tangles her arms around mine. Exactly, man. I would say it a few times already. I had my mouth something else for a minute there. Oh, it's nothing. Yeah. Oh, hey, we're almost there. A little farther up ahead, I can see a red curtain and a blue curtain. That must be the entrance to the hot springs. I'm all alone. Of course I won't peek. I wouldn't peek if I came here with my friends either. How much time do we need? What do you mean? Still! Little Novelia and I take long baths. However, I wouldn't like to get out of the bath to find an already chilled Novelia waiting for me. That's dangerous for a variety of reasons. Pass! Why would you say that? I don't think I'll be able to stay sane if I share a bath with Novelia. I would say you are already not sane because you said no. Alright, if you get out early, then wait for me on that bench over there. After confirming our meeting spot, we part the curtains and head to our respective baths. It's so nice to stretch my legs out in the bath. I whisper this while soaking in the bath. Phew. Looking around, I see a few other people washing themselves or soaking in the hot spring. There are fewer people than expected, probably because it's just before dinner. Is that Novelia? Of course. From here, I can't see Lovelia, but I'm happy that she seems to be enjoying herself. It wouldn't hurt if she lowered her voice a little. Lovelia sure has some odd bits of knowledge. The fact that you shouldn't wear anything under your kata, that you have to wash yourself before getting in the bath. Is there a caution sign written somewhere? No, it's common knowledge. If you read manga or watched anime, it's common knowledge. Recently, in tourist facilities, there are often some signs posted about proper etiquette. She might have read one of those. Oh, also now that I think about it, it's an open one. That's cool. Lovelia washed herself and it sounds as if she's now stuck in the hot spring. Can a demon get away with talking about heaven? Hey lady! You got wings! Wow! You're right! Are you a fairy? Elf? Wow, lady, you've got huge! Wow, seriously? What the hell? Listening to Lovelia's distant voice, I hurry out of the bathing area. I'm pissed at this too. That we're on the other side. I relaxed on the bench where we had decided to meet before heading to the hot springs. I had no idea what happened to Lovelia since then. About 20 minutes or so have passed since I came out, but there is no sign of Lovelia finishing up. She's toyed with by a couple of little girls. That does mean there is cause for intervention. There is a cause for intervention! I hope nothing too bad happens from her strange abuse. For example, an outburst of her Succubus powers. I mean, if those two annoyances would get erased, I wouldn't mind. Hey, what happened? Funny, appearing Lovelia looks dejected. Lovelia practically collapsed on the bench and leans her wall wave on my shoulder. The scent of soap wafts up from her with a hidden touch of sulfur. Did you have a relaxing time in the bath? Her body's hot, partly due to the fact that she just got out of the bath. Every time I feel her flushed face and wet hair, it's like a fever runs through my body. Kids these days are really mature, aren't they? More than you know. I didn't listen on purpose, Fa. There was no one there. I was all alone there. That's what I would say in this situation. Well, I suppose they did. Why would you? Now I've done it. I should have kept my mouth shut. Yes! Or you should have just said what I said. I was all alone there. There was no other man. Lovelia, how about drinking something cold to cool down? Mm-hmm. Come on, you know how they're always drinking coffee milk in anime and manga. Do they? I mean, they did drink milk, but coffee milk? Also, it can be tasting good. It has the taste of coffee, of course it can't be good. I can't stand coffee taste. I said it before. Anyway. There is a vending machine in the hotel hallway. Let's buy some there. Oh, what? Huh? Looks like it. Lovelia points at a flyer posted on the hotel wall. There is a private outdoor bath that's available at no additional cost, limited to hotel guests, huh? I would like to say that I pointed this option out. I pointed this option out in the previous episode. Does our hotel not have a possibility to have a private bath or something? No? Damn it! Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Yes. What? Go in here? Yeah. Yes. I want. I can hardly refuse if she asks me like that. Why not? Let's check it out. Yeah, why not take advantage of the chance? Any issues will be solved by a wrapped towel, after all. Or so you say to yourself. That line, so ridiculous. Lovelia pulls me towards a private outdoor bath with a face glowing in happiness. I hear that if you drink this in one gulp, you can get a stomachache. I just said this 5 seconds ago. Taking huge gulps, Lovelia makes a satisfied face after emptying the glass bottle of coffee milk. I, on the other hand, am drinking at a more normal pace, as I start to feel a stomachache coming on the part way through. I don't know, man. I was drinking... Wait, I'm not drinking in ridiculous gulps anything, really. Give me chocolate milk, if anything. I just like it. I'm happy to say that she's satisfied. Now that I think about it, when I still played football, in winter especially, when you got back from the pitch, took a shower, and I would go up, because there was a basically connection. There was a hotel and a football club in one area, right? So underground, the club had the freaking changing rooms and so on, whatever. And the up would be the hotel lounge, and so on. There was a goddamn coffee machine supposedly, but it had hot chocolate. Dude, it would hit different after being basically freezing in winter, and then, you know, unfreezing yourself in a shower, and then going to drink it. Ah, that was so good. Good times. Anyway. There's a ranch or something nearby, so maybe meat? Meat would be nice. Anyway, instead of eating some strange dish, I'd rather bite into a tasty piece of meat. But I have, but there is meat in Japanese food. Japanese food, like the real one. Oh yes, I would like to try. I don't often eat a traditional Japanese meal of fish with some miso soup. Let's point out that fish is meat, and pickled vegetables. Other what you technically call the dishes that Lovelia and I are always making at home. Could they be traditional Japanese food as well? Yes. Huh. Anyway, well, we are in the mountains, so there may be some salted sweet fish or Japanese salmon on the menu. I've heard that the wild sweet fish can be beat. Alright! I am pumped up. I throw my empty glass in the trash, folding my example Lovelia does the same. Are you sure you're okay feeling their belly like that right before dinner? I so understand you. I agree. I understand exactly what Lovelia is trying to say. But when you visit some place that you wouldn't normally, it's hard not to be a glutton. Maybe this habit is poor people habit though. Maybe it is. I don't know. Me too. Hey! Lovelia pulls hard my arm and starts walking. Can't you walk a little more slowly? I can't help thinking. However, when I see Lovelia's excited face, that thought flies quickly from my head. Ah, well. I follow after her while enjoying the sensation of Lovelia pulling on my arm. After eating our dinner, we head back to our room. However, we stand in the entryway, without sitting, without saying anything, just existing in the silence. Yes? Lovelia is the one to break the silence. What is it? Lovelia had been silent ever since she started eating her meal earlier. The course was a traditional Japanese meal, just like she'd wanted. I'm pretty sure it's not because she didn't enjoy the food. At first that's what I thought, but she ate every last bite, so it's a mystery. Oh, great. You're not telling me that you were so quiet because... It's fine. So that's why. No, don't worry about it. I thought you didn't like it and we're just trying to grin and bear it. Saying she can eat one more meal may be a bit of an exaggeration, but I guess that's just how much she enjoyed it. What should we do now? It's fine that we came back to our room, but there is not much to do. Now that I think of it, there was a ping pong table. I remember there is a ping pong table set up in the hotel. However, at this point I don't want to move around so much I start sweating. Plus, if we're overactive, I've heard it's bad for your stomach. What? I mean, in my case, if I eat too close to working out, yes, I can unfortunately feel heavy. That's true. So, I usually need like 4 hours before workout to actually work out. Wait, before workout to eat, you know? That's what I mean. Meal 4 hours before workout. It's annoying, but yeah. If you don't mind, Lovelia, I thought Lovelia might have been interested in playing ping pong. What? Lovelia moves into the main room, turns on TV and starts getting some tea ready. That's instant tea, so all you have to do is add hot water. Yeah. Wait, Dude, you want to tell me you had more fancy tea in your own house? What? And now, what can I do while Lovelia is making tea? That reminds me. I wonder if they've gotten the futons ready yet. It's unthinkable. I mean, they were right in the middle of the room. How did you not notice? It's unthinkable the futons wouldn't be prepared for us before bedtime, but maybe I should go check just in case. How I open the partition that leads to the room where Lovelia had changed to her yukata, and when I look at the tabi mat floor, there is a futon laid out and ready. The problem being that there is only one futon. I don't see a problem. Why is there only one? Why wouldn't be? No, nothing. Nothing. Okay, let's tell her. I mean, we are that kind of person. Yeah. Lovelia has also taken notice of the fact that there is only one futon. She's right. As Lovelia says, it's a large futon about the size of two normal sized futons stuck together. Yeah, yes? What? No, I doubt they would. This must be a mistake. I can't believe a traditional inn with a long history like this one seems to have would do something like that kind of a hotel. Oh, yes, that's exactly why they would do that. Okay, I'll check the reservation on my phone once more. I check the contents of the plan on the reservation website. Suitable for couples. Wait! This is limited to couples. In other words, from the point of view of the hotel, Lovelia and I are a couple. Apparently, this plan is limited to couples. She's happy about that. Yo! You seem happy for some reason. She was happy about that. That's not what I meant, come on. No, maybe just my imagination. Could be. For some reason I feel like she just smiled knowing that this plan was meant for couples. I wonder if you could get them to change this to two normal sized futons. You just fallen into my trap. That's true, but you realize that we'll have to sleep in the same futon now? Nice. What? Do you even realize what you're saying? Do you realize what you just said right now? That's not what I'm talking about. And what in the world does she mean be gentle with me? Why is that necessary? Just calm down, will you? There is nothing that's going to get in the way of anything, Miss Lovelia. But so clothing yourself in a way that nothing is visible would put me even more at ease. Huh? Whoa! Stop! Where do you get those rituals from? There is no such a ritual in this country. Lovelia refuses to listen to me no matter how I try to explain it. At this rate, she won't stop at taking her clothes off. That's because you tried to take off your clothes! If some stranger have heard our conversation, I can only imagine what they think. Yes, they would think, what the hell is wrong with this idiot? Apparently our voices could be heard from outside even more than I imagined. It seems that one of the other guests staying there complained, and it goes without saying that the staff soon came to us to give us a warning. And the staff was like, dude, what is wrong with you? Exactly. Shush! After that, as a result of talking calmly with Lovelia, we decided to sleep together in the same futon. I have no idea why she's being so stubborn. I actually have. I really don't see why it's necessary to sleep in the same futon. I do. This just isn't normal. It is. Currently, we're sleeping back to back, so I can't see her face. I wonder if Lovelia is asleep already. I kind of doubt she would be asleep. Lovelia. She really fell asleep like this. Wait a minute. Doesn't that mean I'm the only one overthinking this? Actually, that's how I'm in life as well. I overthink a lot of things, unfortunately. It gets in the way so much. Yeah. That in itself is depressing. However, when I realized that I finally recovered my senses. Now, if only the Sandman would grace me with a visit, I'll make it safely to the next morning. The only thing I can do now is to keep my eyes closed tightly and try not to think of anything. However, I doubt there's anyone who could fall asleep easily in a situation like this. No matter how tightly I close my eyes, a million things are running through my mind. Although I should be drifting off into the consciousness, I'm only becoming more clear-headed. I thought you fell asleep. Go on. Just like me, Lovelia has failed to drift off into the world of dreams. Well, considering the circumstances. I don't have a problem with that at all. Sure. I hear the sound of rustling behind me. I'm guessing that Lovelia just turned around. I got it! My pulse starts to beat wildly. Simultaneously, I feel my body grow hot. Even though all I need to do is turn around. Yep. When I turn to lie on my back. No, you'll probably lie on your other side, if anything. Lovelia wiggles close to me and hugs onto my arm. Or, okay. No, nothing. The yukata that Lovelia has been wearing has come loose, and she's almost too blinding to look at now that she's moved so close to me. This is not good for my mental state. You're welcome. Are you having fun? I'm happy to hear that. You don't need to do that. I enjoyed myself too. Just the fact that I was able to go on this trip with Lovelia is an invaluable gift to me. Huh? Daily gratitude. With a soft smile on her face, Lovelia snuggles even closer to me. Oh, that's what you mean. So, in a way, I can show on YouTube. A kiss. Yes, it was a kiss. Yes, welcome back. Yeah, we're home. The familiar room. The smell of home. Even if we were only gone 2 days, it almost feels nostalgic. Oh, so... No, I don't know what I was thinking now. Sit down, the two cushions that are in the living room, we drink some tea. Perhaps it's the familiar flavor of tea, but the comfortable feeling of being home fills my chest. Still holding the bag of hot springs buns she bought at the souvenir shop in one hand, Lovelia seems pensive about something. Is that so? Oh! I'm sure those are Lovelia's honest feelings, but stating them so frank like that somehow makes me feel shy. I can tell that much. Don't worry about all of that. Who knows? What way? What do you mean? What way? Feel this way? What do you mean? Say it! Maybe I feel that way too. Yes. Lovelia? What's going on with her? It's as she's having some emotional ups and downs or having trouble controlling her feelings. There is a certain instability about Lovelia right now. These words said with intense feeling and a heavy tone clearly reached my ear. Lovelia. If only you were human. You don't like being a succubus? Are you forgetting about the Technophores? Oh boy. Oh, I know where this is getting, basically. The last choice doesn't make any sense. You don't like being a succubus? I don't think that's the case. And I think the first one is basically like the correct answer here, probably. Did I save? I saved, right? Yeah, okay, let's go. There are 3 choices, so going with the way the gains from this death are going, this might be the last choice. Let's go with first option. If only you were a human. I don't imagine that she was listening to me. Lovelia looks towards me with a surprised expression on her face. I guess so. If you were a human, this wouldn't just be until you took my Technophores. We wouldn't be limited to that. Plus, we could go on so many different trips. Yes, I just changed words because I messed up the reading. Since Lovelia isn't human, the places we can go and the ways we get there are limited. But just that because you're a succubus doesn't mean I'm unhappy with the things are now, Lovelia. Exactly. I have no reason to complain. Actually, ever since Lovelia moved in with me, I think that every day has been fun. Our first encounter was weird, but when I think about it, I'm the one who should be grateful. Lovelia, thank you. Ow. Nothing. I just felt I had to say something. That's true. I'm not strange, don't say that, but it's true. I can say the same thing about myself. Lovelia giggles and then gets up and comes to sit beside me.
私、サキュバスで良かったとも思っているんですよ。
See, I told you. I was correct about with the choices. I don't think she's... unhappy being a succubus, basically. But you just said you'd rather be.
もちろん、人間だったら一番いいですよ。ですけど、もし私が人間だったら、
Yeah, that's also the possibility, right? That's also the possibility. One can erase the other option.
だから、これが一番幸せな関係だったのかもしれないなって。
What is this feeling? Something like frustration? It does matter if you're a succubus or a human, you can stay with me forever. It's what I'd like to tell her. Then do it! Anyhow, the life I have with Lovelia itself is time spent being happy. I know she must feel the same way. But can I really say that? What does Lovelia actually mean to me? And on the other hand, what do I mean to her? That's still unclear, so I keep my mouth shut. You idiot!
人間さん、難しい顔してますよ。
Dude, say it! Oh, sorry.
あまり難しいことは考えないようにしましょう。
Say it, man.
お土産の大福でも食べて元気出してください。
The sweet bean bun I'm handed is bite size. Although I had my doubts about these souvenirs, it's actually pretty delicious. The sweetness of the red bean paste is just right. There must be a little salt added, as I sense a slight saltiness as well. For some reason I feel that prickling saltiness kickling in my chest. That dude, he wouldn't... Why wouldn't he say anything? It's the day after we've returned from the hot spring. Lovelia and I returned to our everyday routine and are working on the household chores which have piled up in our absence. Phew! After going back and forth from the house to the garbage collection area, I finally finished taking out all the trash. Swinging my arms around to stretch, I head back towards the house. There was more trash than I expected. When I had been living solo, one medium-sized garbage bag was enough. Naturally, when there are more people living together, the amount of garbage increases as well. When Lovelia first started living with me, I debated whether to change to a large trash bag or not, but even now I'm still using a medium-sized one. As a result, there are 2 or 3 full trash bags to throw out on trash collection day. I finished taking out the trash.
やっぱり普段着には向きませんね。
Lovelia, what are you?
人間さん、なんでここにいるんですか？
I'm living here! It's my house, what do you expect? Wait, that yukata! Lovelia is wearing yukata that's identical to the one she wore at the Hot Spring Hotel.
いや、これは。
Did you buy a yukata?
違います。
We are going back. I need to hear this.
違います。変身したんです。
Transformed. Now that you mentioned it, she can do that. Why did you transform again?
その。
She probably want to try on the yukata one more time. Still. I really don't know where to look. Perhaps just because she's at home, but I have a feeling the front of the yukata is open to be a bit more revealing.
この変身は人間さんが性的に興奮する衣装なんです。
Huh?
できれば人間さんが好きな服装で生活したいと思って変身してみたら浴衣になったんです。
Oh! It's certainly true that although a lot happened during our hot spring trip, a lot of kissing. Olivia pulls on her collar slightly. Although the result is only slightly more visible cleavage, it's so blinding to me that I can't even look directly. More importantly, how am I supposed to respond to all of this? Should I tell her that it turns me on? No way, I will sound like a pervert. Yeah. No? Lovelia freezes, her face turning bright red. I had meant yeah as an affirmation. What do you mean, yes, you meant it as an affirmation? No, you don't have to. You don't have to force yourself to wear yukata. I don't want to be constantly worked up. That's correct. Yeah. I won't do anything like that. Then transform back into the regular appearance already. I think this, but I feel like I might regret saying it. Yeah. I mean, yukata is less revealing. But weren't there yukata on sale in the souvenir shop? We should have bought one. She's right, the yukatas on the souvenir shop are indeed on the pricier side. However, that's because the shop owner or local craftsmen have made each one by hand. Oh, we can solve this situation. She must be talking about what happened that night. I guess that's true. Anyway, the chores are mostly taken care of, so let's take a break. I actually want to go make some dinner. Saying this, Lovella runs out to the kitchen. But I feel like we are approaching end, so... Stop talking like an old lady. Yeah, probably, I don't know. Well, yeah. Speaking of sweet buns and green tea, they are the ultimate Japanese food combo. Of course they go together well. Anyway, didn't you buy way too many of these? There is a pile of boxes from the souvenir shop sitting in the corner of the room. Lovelia had cleared out the souvenir shop of hot spring buns after falling in love with the ones we'd eaten in the streets of the spring town. From the usual flavor to the bizarre ones, she bought a whole variety. She even bought the soft rice cakes filled with sweet bean paste and the other dried foods. No worries. Hey! Sorry. It's no big deal, I'm just happy to enjoy the entire trip. We can go to a different hot spring next time. Yes. Huh? Oh, that incident. Oh, I forgot about that. We are going to a private, oh my god, to a private one for. Definitely. Little kids, always weird stuff, so try to be tolerant of them. Don't be. No! Should have smacked them in the head. Not gonna lie. Those kinds of kids are pretty rare. Ah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. But should have smacked them in the head. If all the girls in Japan were like that, then the guys in the men's bath would need to be pretty mentally strong to withstand it.
でも人間さんたちの方まで聞こえていたんですよね。
That I did.
女湯を覗こうとしてる人はいませんでしたか？
There wasn't anyone trying to do that. With Lovelia wailing like that, no one could afford to attempt to peek into the other side. Let me just say this, but I don't go peeking into the woman's bath.
もちろん人間さんがそんなことをするような人じゃないって知ってます。
Exactly.
私のことを真面目に考えてくれますし、とっても優しいっていうことだって知ってます。私はこの世界で誰よりも人間さんのことを信じてますから。
Whoa, that's a lot of trust. Thanks?
私が出ますね。人間さんは待っていてください。
What the heck? Okay. Following Lovelia with my eyes as she heads towards the front door, I sip my tea. Ever since we went on that hot spring trip, something is clearly different about Lovelia. It's like she's trying to seduce me or something. A lot of her behavior seems meant to simulate my desire. Is she close to going berserk again? Her behavior doesn't lead me to believe she is. I still wonder if she is really in control of herself though. It's all fine to say she is, but the reality of that situation is she'd be restraining herself from eating for as long as she possibly can, which isn't good. If it's not because she's about to go wild, then what could it be? Is it because she's used to men now? And now her charm as a succubus is fully unleashed? Different possibilities pass through my mind. I guess it would be conceited of me to think that it's because she likes me. But what if she does? No matter how close to Lovelia and I have become, I can't let myself think that she has any special feelings for me. What if she has? From an entryway I hear something toot to the floor. Lovelia! Calling out her name, I head towards the entryway. Did something happen? Excuse me, get out of my way if you don't mind. Mother, why are you here? What do you mean? Of course I am pretending not to be home. What's the meaning of this? My mother pushes Lovelia out of the way, walks in the room and comes to stand in front of me. What do you want? Sitting next to my mother is some familiar looking young woman. What? I came to introduce her, that's what! What the fuck is wrong with you? To who? We talked about this before, the arranged mating! Huh? Oh, that. Yeah, I don't give a damn. You're really scared that you used to play together as kids! Oh, fuck's sake, seriously? No! Just take her away, yo! Childhood friends, no. Cool. Now I remember. Our families had been close for years, and as kids we'd been playing together. That's it. In the small county town where I grew up, she'd been the only other kid around to play with. However, we hadn't been in touch since I'd come to Tokyo. You can't be serious. I never thought this would be the girl she would arrange a meeting with. That's right, this is the girl for your formal marriage interview. Yeah, go away. You've been together since you were little, so I'm sure you will build a wonderful family together. Wow, parents like that are annoying. What? No, just because you say no. No. Break up with this girl you're dating immediately. You know what? I'm breaking up with ties with this family if you... That's what I would do. Wow. What? It's all happening way too quickly. Lovelia, don't misunderstand. I have no plans to have an arranged marriage. No. Huh? Ever trust you? The second I hear those words, my entire body becomes petrified. Where do you think you're going? Even so, I somehow managed to move my body and attempt to chase after Lovelia, but my mother grabs onto my wrist. Shaking off her hand, I glare at my mother. Shut the hell up! You shouldn't be talking to us like that. Rather than dating some girl you don't even know, you being with this girl would give us much more peace of mind. I don't give a fuck. Don't be stupid. I'm an adult and you think you can make a decision on each and everything in my life? What? Please chase after that girl. What are you saying? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure that you'll be happier with her. Domo, arigato. Yeah, I'm sorry you were dragged here from so far away. No, it's nothing. No, go get her, please. Thank you. Best. Okay, that's a great shot with Fred. I stuff my wallet and phone in my pocket and rush out of my apartment. Look, who it is? You have today off, aren't you? Wait, why are you so out of breath? Is there some kind of the new release today? Has Lovelia might pass this way? No, I haven't seen her today. Okay, got it. Thanks. Huh? What? Hey, senpai! And we're on. She's not here either. Oh, of course she wouldn't be here. Our part-time job, the used bookstore, the alley. I searched the way home and other places. I think she may have gone, but I can't find Lovelia anywhere. Where did she go? If I keep going, it will be dark soon. My search will be more difficult then. What if I don't find her? What if she doesn't come home? I don't want to part ways with Lovelia in the worst way possible. I have to prevent that from happening, at least. I have to explain myself and apologize for not saying anything. And then what do I do? What should I say? Release the true feelings. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Lovelia was so afraid of me. Still, she managed to live with me, and little by little she got used to us. She believed in me. After betraying Lovelia's trust like this, what can I ever say to her? I mean, we didn't really betray her trust, right? I think. Maybe a bit. Maybe enough. I don't know. That I want her to believe me. I've never been in a situation like this. I know I would go mad. Anyway, that I want to share her life with me. Aren't those all the things that I hope for? What words does Lovelia want to hear from me? Crap! That's not the words she wants to hear. No matter how hard I think, nothing comes to mind. Just say what you feel. Mate, you can do it. Lovelia might be running far, far away from here while I'm standing here. I have to find her quick. Despite this, my feet won't budge. I'll tell you, that last customer was a real beauty. Oh, that's a rare case for you, ain't it? The taxi driver goes on. Not many girls look that nice in yukata, you know? Yukata? That one, what did she look like? Oh, decent young man. The long lady and acquaintance of yours. Kind of. She may be the girl who was living with me. Oh, well, at least I can tell you how she looked. She was wearing yukata, and she had long hair. Real slim, too. The way she was real well spoken. A real beauty, I tell ya. It's Lovelia. There is no doubt, okay? Please tell me where she went. Begging the taxi driver, I bow my head deeply. Another driver nearby lets slip a laugh when he hears me. You the boyfriend kid? Pardon? Bet you two had a fight. Now she's run back home, huh? Well, pretty much. Still, I've got to think about my customers' privacy. I'm begging you! If I'm separated from my Lovelia now, I might never see her again. I need to chase after her. I need to apologize. If you're that desperate. Thanks so much. But I won't tell you! What? I'm a taxi driver. Driving people is my business. Okay, it's good. He will drive you there, you idiot. What does that mean? How do you know? He's saying he'll take you where she went, that's all. In exchange, you make sure to pay your fare, got it? So that's what he meant. He won't tell me the words, but by driving me. If it will lead me to Lovelia, then paying for the taxi is more than worth it. I'm begging you. Alright, get in! Oh my god. Hey kid! Is your girlfriend, you know, one of them Japanese ladies? No, not exactly. It's what she said. That for the end she wants to go where she has the best memories, you see. Then said something about Japanese scene. Thought she might have met you there, but I guess I was wrong. If she mentioned a Japanese scene, she must have gone to that hot spring town. Are we heading to the bus terminal? Well, guess it was pretty obvious, huh? That's right, that's where I took her. I see. I don't know what happened between you two. You got a lot of nerve putting an expression like that on a girl's face and pushing her to a point where she's talking about the end. Huh? You don't get it. Who knows if it's the end of her relationship with you or the end of her life. It implies a whole lot. I don't want to take part in any suicide here. Suicide? Sorry, that was in poor taste. Forget it. It's okay. Kind of. I hadn't realized until he'd said something. What if Lovelia ends up staying at that hot spring town? Without having taken my technovers, she'll feel ill like that one day. I'll get right to the point. At this rate, Lovelia might die. The words of Lovelia's supervisor replay clearly in my mind. They resonate in my ear as if she were beside me, whispering them herself. There is no way I will let this happen. Lovelia is too precious to me. Even if I have to pressure her to give in to my wishes, I won't let her die. Hey kid, we're here. I realize that we arrived at the taxi stands near the bus terminal. Thanks. Take care, kid. Thank you. I get out of the taxi and start walking towards the bus terminal. You mean sprinting, I hope. By the time we arrive in the hot spring town, the sun is a lot lower in the sky. Was it really this quiet? In my memories, this was a lively hot spring town filled with the hub of tourists. However, it feels very quiet now. Where is she? When I reach the center of town, finally find the bustle of people I've been expecting. The commotion puts me at ease somehow, and I start to search for Lovelia. It's gonna be hard finding her in this crowd. The sun is getting lower, but for some reason the number of people is increasing. It's almost as if they're telling me not to search for Lovelia. Those bastards. What? That face I saw flash through a crowd. That voice! Lovelia. It's exactly what I've been searching for. Hey! Wait up! She disappears from the mob of people. I try to chase her, but can't seem to make any progress. She's the one wearing the awkward yukata, not me. Why can't I catch her? Crap! Away from the commotion of the hot spring town, I realize that I've run quite a distance. Trying to catch my breath, I look around and see a person sitting on a lonely bench. As I draw closer, their silhouette grows clearer. Lovelia. When I call out her name, the person on the bench switches as if startled. I'm sorry? Huh? When I try to lay my hand on her shoulder, she moves away from me as if afraid. I remember that face. It's the face she made to all the men she saw when she went downtown that first time. That cannot be done. Has Lovelia's hatred of men returned, or is it just me she's afraid of? I have to say I would understand if she were scared of me now. She was betrayed by someone she trusted after all. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard for me to say that. It's not like... I don't remember that, you know, supposed meeting was planned for a date? Exact date in the calendar? I don't know. I honestly even forgot about the fact that his parents wanted to, you know, get married with someone like this, the arranged marriage. I forgot about that. Anyway, but still. What are you talking about? You know I can't do that. I want to take Lovelia home with me. Even if I have to bake her come with me. No. She does not. But does matter. If it did, I wouldn't be here. Moment of truth, man. I've refused this arranged marriage every time it's come up. But it seems like my mother went ahead with her plans anyway and left me in the dark. Lovelia, I have zero intention of meeting any of the girls, nor do I plan to marry any of them. It's true. I'm not lying. I feel bad about not saying anything. I'm sorry. I know that I'm an idiot for asking you to trust me at this point, but... especially considering what just happened, it just sounds like an excuse. But Lovelia, I want to be with you. Let's go home. No, huh? You don't want to go with me, huh? Is that what you really want? Then why are you crying? Lovelia starts and touches her face. She wipes the tears that have gathered in the corner of her eye. Lovelia, let's go home. Dude, say what you feel! What are you saying? Uh-huh.
私が暴走した時も追い出したりしなくて、サキュバスとか関係なくずっと一緒にいたいって思ってます。私は人間さんのことが好きなんです。ずっと一緒にいたいですよ。
She was the first to say it. Come on, man, you have to answer those feelings.
でも一瞬でも人間さんのことを裏切り者だと思ってしまって。
Come on, man.
人間さんの話も聞かず、こんなところまで逃げて。今さらどこに私の居場所があるって言うんですか？
I can.
何をするんですか？なんで私をこんな気持ちにさせるんですか？もっと一緒にいたいって思っちゃうじゃないですか。
That's the whole point! You still have a place at home with me. I love you, Lovelia, and I want you to stay with me forever.
人間さん、いいんですか？私、サキュバスですよ。また迷惑をかけるかもしれないんですよ。
That doesn't matter. I squeeze Lovelia even tighter in my arms. When I do, deep sobs begin to escape from Lovelia's chest.
人間さんは悪魔よりしつこいですね。
My bad. I am a stubborn person, by the way.
人間さん、もう一度言ってくれませんか？
Sure. Lovelia, I love you, and I want to stay with me forever.
私も人間さんのことが好きです。
I'm happy you do. It's our second kiss. This one also comes from Lovelia. Now that our relationship has changed, I have no reason to deny her kisses. At the touch of those dear sweet lips of hers, I feel myself about to melt.
人間さん、もう一回キスしましょう。
Sure, but she kissed me. Stop. Then start kiss me again, over and over. It's already grown dark around us, and she's repeated her pattern of kissing and stopping more times than I can count. Someone be watching us, but the moment I couldn't care less. Her tears of a moment ago have disappeared somewhere, and Lovelia is clinging onto me with a smile on her face. Lovelia, we kind of have to get home soon. So good! Trying to hide her face, her red face, Lovelia buries it in my chest. Seeing her like this, I realize how dear she is, and just barely resist squeezing her tightly to me.
それじゃあ帰りましょう。私たちの家に。
Yeah, that's right. The two of us walk along next to each other. We hold hands, feeling the warmth of each other's grip.
そういえば。
Lovelia takes a thin book out of her inner breast pocket.
これバスの時刻表です。
Guess we are not going back. It's a schedule for tourists. Do you know what time the next bus is?
あ、
We are not going back, are we? What is it?
人間さん、もうバスがないです。
Oh, what a shame! Not really. What? No more buses. You mean there are no buses at this time, right? But there is one in an hour or so?
そうではなくて、もう今日のバスがないみたいです。
Seriously? We're not near enough to walk all the way home? It's fine.
家に帰れなくなっちゃいましたね。
Nope. Nope. Exactly my answer. Okay. What a mess. I never imagined that there would be no more buses and we would be able to get home. Obviously we have no hotel or Japanese inn reservations, but maybe one of them has free room? Are we supposed to sleep outside? No, it won't come to that, right? It would be different if it were just me, but Lovelia is here too. I'll do whatever I can to avoid staying outside.
とりあえずお部屋が空いてないか聞いて回ってみましょう。
Exactly, she knows what she's talking about. Good idea. It's our only option. I mean, you can also try through the app, right? Search, maybe someone will have. Praying that there are some vacant rooms, we start walking towards the hotel. And, funnily enough, we end up in the same hotel we were in before. Maybe. What a relief.
人間さんってば大げさですよ。
No, I wasn't. We would have had to stay outside if there weren't any rooms, you know. Lovelia and I have come to the hotel where we stayed a few days ago. I was correct. With nothing to lose, I inquired about the room and was told that only one room was open. For me, it was pretty lucky. To be expected, there is no dinner for. It was already past time for dinner at the hotel. Apparently, there are cup noodles being sold at the gift shop, so I'll have to go buy some later.
中井さんが言っていた売店に行ってみますか？
What do you mean?
それとも
Yes. The reason Lovelia seems to be starting forward is probably due to the consideration of the staff. Even though we arrived without a reservation, she'd apologized for having no bill for us despite regular combination rate, and that was very nice of her to say. But really, the private outdoor buff, yes! Since giving us a discount for the price of a meal was impossible, the attendant had promised us much extra service as she could manage. One of those things was the use of the private outdoor bath. Yes. Whatever the deal may be, I have the urge to wash off all the sweat after having run around all day. That way we can stretch out our feet without being concerned about other guests, which would be nice. Yeah, the hot springs sound nice. What do you mean? You're not coming with me, Lovelia? What? It is the private bath after all. Plus, now that we are together, I can't manage to say this, but send a look in Lovelia's direction, hoping she will get it. Oh my god! Her tongue is getting tangled up so much now. It seems like she gets what I was trying to say and is now stuttering quietly. Lovelia is stumbling about awkwardly trying to get ready. I feel deep tenderness when I see her like that and start getting my own things ready. And so they bathed, they kissed, and they slept in the inn. That was so good. Oh, I love those games. I love those games. Okay, let's see. Yuri Ayase. Who did you possibly voiced somewhere? Voice actress. Japanese seiyuu. I know that much. I want to know if she voiced somewhere else. Okay, nothing is being shown. Oh, what if I go to VNDB? Which is Visual Novel Database. Yes, I'm there, by the way. Wait, have I not updated it? What did I play last? No, I did update it. Okay, Akihabara, yeah. Okay, I guess I can now add TroubleDays as well. This one. Let's give it a very solid finished and very solid rating because it's great. Okay, let's see. Artist stuff. Yes. What did you voice in us? Whoa, you have 91 other works. Damn, that's a lot. Do I know any of those? I like the voice, by the way. I really like the voice of Lovelia, so you know, that's why I'm checking. But I don't recognize those titles at all. Okay, Schrödinger, something, that's that's interesting. But yeah, I don't recognize any of those titles. Okay, a few years have passed since Lovelia started living with me. Whoa, we are going far in the future. She still gets lost in crazy fantasies every once in a while, but she's calmed down a bit. Her fear of men is gone, and now she can interact with other staff at her part-time job, her neighbors, or anyone without hesitation. So, today is goodbye to our old room. I whispered this looking over our completely disorganized room, which looks technically the same as it always used to. Last night everyone from a part-time job gave us a farewell party and we'd been out late. I should have planned it better. call a moving company, adjust my schedule, take care of the gas, electricity, and so much more to handle. Of course, the clinic is left until the last minute. Thankfully, we don't have to vacate until a later date, so there is no need to rush. Huh? Oh, I think I'll get rid of it here. Sure, thanks.
今更ですけど、ご実家ではなくて、ご実家の近くに引っ越しっていいんですか?
Yes! Who'd want to move there back with parents? Come on! Lovelia is standing a short distance away, organizing some things, when she asked me this. That's right, I decided to go back to my hometown. However, it was because I found a job there. I decided to take up the family business. What? Well, I guess we could have moved in with them, but you know, at their house we wouldn't be able to play around as much, right? And so on. Lovelia blushes her head and hangs. God damn it! And hangs her head. The truth is, it's really to prevent Lovelia and my mother from being in contact with each other any more than they need to be. I'm sure them seeing each other would be awkward with what happened that one time. My father has been really restless, asking me to meet Lovelia. I feel bad, but he's going to have to wait a little longer. Just until Lovelia gets used to her new environment. Of course, the fact that Lovelia and I wouldn't be able to get noticed is also a critical reason. Actually, if I think about it, this might just be the main reason. Yup. I mean, technically, it's not only that. Let's face it, if you get with someone, parents would just get in the way of everything. And not what he has in mind. That's true. What is it? Oh boy. I'll come with you, let's get something to drink and then relax a bit. Yeah, it is. Why are you so nervous? Why don't we eat out so we can avoid producing too much trash? Hey, you seem to be forcing yourself to talk. We've lived together for a long time, so I can tell when you're lying, Lovelia. Like she's trying to pull a conversation out of thin air or something like that. Is it that you didn't want to move back to my hometown? Lovelia! I'm just about to ask her what's wrong when I realize something. Oh, there are no people around. The commotion of the crowds is gone, and even the people we'd passed by just a moment ago had now disappeared. It's just like that one time when I'd met Lovelia's supervisor. Lovelia is glancing around wildly with a somber expression on her face. Hey, is this what I think? I knew it. She's a hard one to grasp, isn't she? Hard to grasp, but look at all these places you can hold on to. Suddenly you hear that strangely whimsical voice. Oh my, look how much you've grown, Lovelia. Before I know it, the owner of that voice is thoroughly massaging Lovelia. See, look at all the places I can grab onto. Nice. Oh, you're so mean. Lovelia's supervisor, who'd been clutching onto Lovelia, steps away and then stands to confront us. So that's why you were so on edge.
いつもこうなんです。後輩のサキュバスたちは全員あの人の毒牙にかかってますよ。
Fall prey to me, but I'm just trying to be affectionate.
それで私たちに何の用ですか？
You know exactly why I've come here. What's going on? I see you don't know. I've come to Slovelia to punish her. What? It just so happens that it's forbidden for a human and the Succubus to be lovers. If that relationship were to develop into love, it would be a pretty serious scene in the demon world. Oh, but I have to check just in case. Lovelia, is that man next to you your lover?
そうです。私の大切な人です。
She's going. Nice, I like it. I see. So, you're saying you're prepared yourself for the consequences. Hey, so what's going to happen? She won't be Succubus anymore, that's all. What? It's that easy? What? Could that be what she was talking about before? Turning into a black beast or some monster like that? No.
すみません。人間さん。
Sorry, what do you...
これだけは正直に話せませんでした。でも人間さんのことを好きなのは本当ですし、大切な人だとも思ってます。
Why does it feel to be like she would just become human?
短い間でしたけど、人間さんとの恋は
Right?
楽しかったです。
Right? The punishment will be for her to become human, right? Right? It better be. Can we get the show on the road?
はい。お願いします。
Okay, here we go. Hey! Just when I think Lovelia is surrounded by glowing light, it flashes so blindingly wide that I'm forced to squeeze my eyes shut. Finally, the light begins to fade away and I manage to open my eyes. Lovelia?
あれ？
Lovelia is exactly the same as before. Her supervisor did whatever it was to her. Even Lovelia doesn't understand what's changed and seems doubtful.
これはどういうことですか？
Well, you're not a Succubus anymore, that's all. Okay. So why does she have wings and tail still for? Wait, you weren't going to transform her into a black beast? What are you talking about? Of course, falling in love with a human is a serious crime, but I never once mentioned anything about changing her into a black beast.
では、これは一体何が？
I turned you into a human, Lovelia.
私が人間？
As easy as that. Let's see. Okay, these are the documents you'll need to live out your life as a human. Boop, boop, boop.
はい。
Lovelia obediently accepts the comments that are handed to her by her supervisor. Anyhow, as long as you have those, I think you'll be able to live in this world. Oh, your wings and tail and stuff should disappear soon, so don't worry. Oh, so that's how it works. Tonight is your last chance to see Lovelia the demon. Enjoy yourself so you don't have any regrets. I wish she'd wipe that lewd smirk off of her face when she says that. And don't look at me like that.
待ってください。これでは上が納得しませんよ。
You sure about that? I had been with the head honcho and she ordered I changed in the non-Succubus existence, so I think it'll be okay. Well, if she finds out, I'll be in big trouble. I've got to atone for my sins, don't I? Oh, never mind. Anyway, I thought you and Lovelia would become lovers for a while now, you know. So, in the end you did, and now it's time to show off! I've been watching you two lovebirds fooling around for a few years, and really, even I was too embarrassed to look. Yes, the little tiny bit. Oh, yeah. Well, it's time for this old lady to take off. Turning heel, Lovelia supervises waves a long with goodbye in our direction and walks away towards the residential area. Feel free to drop by from time to time for tea or whatever. I know she heard, but she gives us an even bigger wave and disappears down the street amidst the houses. Seems so. Everything happened so quickly that my brain can't quite catch up. The only thing that I can understand is that Lovelia is no longer a succubus but a human. Hug! I feel bad doing this to the happy Lovelia, but I give her a hard flick on the forehead with my finger. Oh, okay, it was not a hug, yeah. I'm the one who should be saying, what the heck? This is the first time I've heard about the fact that becoming lovers with humans is a grave sin. No, it's not! She said it before! She said it's a taboo in her freaking world. What the hell, man? That it was said, and I remember that it is a taboo, which basically means a sin. Let's face it. Maybe not a sin, but you know, if something is taboo, it's basically something unforgivable, more or less, right? So come on, man. She said it. There's something else, right? Then it's fine. As long as she's human, we probably won't have to get mixed up in any more succubus drama. Probably. Plus, I should be celebrating Lovelia's humanity now. We can even get married. I mean, we could even before. No, I mean, sometime in the future, we've got to think of that as well. Why so many? 3! Oh! Lovelia squeezes my arm into her chest and rubs her cheek on it affectionately. Yeah, that's right. Who knows what could happen from now on. However, as long as I have Lovelia with me, I know I can keep going no matter what. I promise to make you happy. I promise to try to make you happy. Oh! Dude! Learn to phrase it correctly. I can't think of anything more clever to say. Those words of mine are so typical. Even as a human, Lovelia's smile still warms my heart as much as ever. Yeah. I promise to try to do my best, and so on. Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good. I loved it. That's it. I don't need to add anymore. I love TroubleDays as well. I think I think Lovelia will be joining the banner team. If I find the PNG. I mean, I guess I could go into GIMP and do it myself, but it's such a pain. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and will we start it tomorrow? I think we'll start it tomorrow. Something that I've been asked to do. So, hope to see you there. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.